Hello everyone! Once again I'm playing Limbus Company. Limbus Company! We're here! Oh my god, Don's already looking for me. Sorry, Don. Don Quixote. Hello there, Deviat. Hello, Deviat. Hello. Deviat Asok North Section 3 Sinclair. You're here again. Yield my flesh to claim their bones. Wait, is the title longer than before? Or is it just me? You're binge reading Limbus? Reading? You read Limbus? Right, let us enter this place. Yeah, we defeated them. Babated Kim kneeled and caught his breath. You're early? Hell yeah, you're quite early. Hello there, Hydra Cookie. Kneeled and caught his breath. Something began to shimmer behind him.
심상 거울 던전입니다.
A mirror dungeon of the phantoms, really?
봄이 치킨 때랑 같은 곳이다 그거지.
Ding Dong's Bar and Fryers?
봄이 치킨이요, 봄이.
You're sub. You got notifications on or something?
이미 들어갔군.
He entered the dungeon.
저거 따라가야겠지.
Do we fight him again? If we fight him again, if I fight him again, oh my god, no way. I don't wanna. An immense heavy sensation emanates from within that space. That monolith has to be somewhere in here there too. I gotta fight him again? No freaking way. While she was clearly dumbfounded by the turn of events, I could tell that she was determined to see this to the end. With nothing more to add.
진입하겠습니다.
Limbus, hell yeah.
이건
S사의 모습이구려.
단순한 S사가 아니지. 심상이라 했나? 김 작가님의 기억이 영향을 끼치는 것 같군.
His
알고 있는
memories.
것이 있는가?
Hello there, dash time.
아니, 자세히는 모르지. 주워 듣기만 한 이야기로 그분의 과거를 읊을 자격은 내게 없기도 하고.
Engdu continued on a morose tone.
이 빌딩에 갑작스럽게 등장하셨을 때 아마 우두께선 별탈 없이 흑운회를 베어 넘기고 계셨겠지. 우두와 함께 다니던 인물들 모두가 뛰어났고 아무리 흑운회 같은 규모가 큰 조직이라 해도 간부가 아니고서는 조직원의 수가 많았어도 조끼 백은 혼자서 쓸어 담을 능력이 있으니 주변인 모두가 김 작가님만한 강함이 있는가 하면 그건 또 아니지. 그분과 우리는 하늘과 땅만한 차이가 있으니 끊임없이 몰려드는 흑운의 놈들에게 친구들이 하나하나 당해갔을 것이오. 그 모습은 제법 과거와 비슷한 구석이 있었으리라 생각이 드는군. 김 작가님은 그 장면에 마음의 동요를 크게 일으켰을 테고. 뒤틀림이 일어나기 좋은 조건이군요. 모노리스의 영향이 스며들기도 좋은 환경입니다. 그렇게 건기가 되신 것인가? 그렇다 하더라도 어떻게 그런 짓을...
We remained wordless and advanced as Engdu despondently muttered to herself. It was all silent, save for the sound of our shoes, lightly pressing into the soft soil beneath our feet. What is this? I can't use support. Oh my. I'm trying to look for /IDs. I don't have much. I don't have much IDs. These are the only IDs I have. This guy is not /. This one though. Right, I think he might be good. This one, two. What this guy? He's not / though. Depression status? What's that? That seems like something I have. Yeah, I don't have sinking, so it's fine. I'll check again. See, she doesn't have sinking. This is rupture. False though. She has this paralyze. Don't think that's good. Oh, he's sinking. I don't really have other Isang IDs. And the paralyze is something not really good, right? This one. This is not slash. I have no slash down egos. They're all spear. I can only rely on this one, and this one, I guess. These three, I think. Hello. Rupture. Their clash power spin, yeah. I'm worried about their like resistance though. Maybe I should just oh my. Oh my god. Maybe I'll replace Faust with him?
야음을 틈타.
Okay, I'm gonna make her main DPS, so we'll try that, I guess.
불길 속으로. 불길 속으로.
꿰뚫려라.
그 보물을 떼어내주지. 좋아.
전투 응대에 나서 끝내지. 꿰뚫려라. 소금 따뜻한. 꿈을 꾸러 가도록.
How was my saving for Walpurgis Night? I don't know when Walpurgis Night is.
너무 쉽군요.
I only have like 5,000 lunacy at the moment. I don't know. Savings? Yeah, what do you mean savings? Man, I kinda wanna get new blood fiends. This must be a tavern. This bar earning is bustling, and its patrons are energetically chattering away. They all seem to be in a rather good mood. A trio among the crowd is quite boisterously arguing and pointing fingers at each other. Next week, really? No, no. I don't understand why this is even a matter of dispute. A blade is a weapon made for cutting, and the right way to use a blade is to slash with it. You don't know what you're talking about. Stab a single point with all your might and your foe shall surely fall. You're both wrong. Your half-hearted cuts and stabs won't do anything but piss them off. They'll be back on their feet immediately, smack their skulls to the blunt end, hilt to the scabbard, and knock them down for good. May have 2 days to get up. Upper is not. Check have I prepared for magical girls. I want them. I wanna get them. The trio appeared to be talking about something pretty serious, so we stopped to listen to their debate. They suddenly turned in our direction and called over to us. You there! Your band can clearly under your weapons, am I wrong? Answer us, what's the best way to wield your sword? Of course, to slash is the best way to use a blade, is it not? What if I say this? The three of them suddenly grow very obviously uncomfortable. That's the right answer, isn't it? That's certainly the textbook answer. It's not that we don't know. They all take frustrated swigs from their respective cups. What, you think we're sitting here talking about weapons like generals prepare for war? It's just a fun topic to argue about with liquor in our bellies. What a way to kill the movie. Sorry! They turned away from us and returned to drinking. Clearly having lost interest, nothing happened. Hell yeah. Alright. This is odd. Dismiss this. I don't know when it happened, but a thick layer of mist had descended all around us. I've heard the tale of one such nightly stroll. In this tale, a clueless traveler heedlessly wanders into a brumous haze and finds himself afore another worldly being. You know that we are getting Queen of Hatred done? Queen of Hatred? Stop it! Just as the sinners began loudly bickering with each other, I realized that there was something hazy standing in our way. Is that thing dancing? A mysterious thing, dressed in white, danced gracefully before us with a large blade in hand. When it met my gaze, or when I thought it did, a sheeted blade had materialized in my hand. We're still gonna QOD ID? Nah, we're gonna get our magical girl Mersault. We're gonna get magical girl Mersault, trust. Yay! Don Quixote wielded the sword. After taking a moment to steady their breathing, Don Quixote unsheathed the blade and sliced the thing before us in the blink of an eye. That thing giggled as it disappeared, somehow finding the situation humorous. And left behind fragments of a blade. Mersault just got couple 4 though. You wouldn't count on it. Now it's gonna get magical girl outfits.
지금은 성공했지만 앞으로는 어떨지.
Fractured blade. Where do we go, guys?
이런 임무는 뱀 중에서도 내가 제일이지. 목을 콱 물어버리자고.
꿰뚫려라.
Q QOH Mur? What?
헤어내리. 나중엔 봤어요? 그 오늘을
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
Queen of Hatred? Hell yeah!
끝내지.
They should make a memory ID.
퉁퉁투성네.
좋아. 가져가라.
Is there an ID of us where she's dumb? This is a weird question.
이런 임무는 뱀 중에서도 내가 제일이지.
제이르시.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
Isang eagle. This Whopper? Really?
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
엎드리고.
정화. 어머, 몰랐어? 목을 콱 물어버리자고.
Servant of Wrath. What's that? Is that another magical girl eagle? I mean ID?
퉁퉁투성네.
Hello R wallpaper. What's LOR wallpaper? What's that? We hear a pair of voices as we walk alongside the stone twins. The two travelers are both carrying blades. Personal alternates between being based on Library Arena or in Lobotomy Corporation. Is that so? To the people here, while the decision of being of a wing is absolute for its feathers, there's very little they can do about it. One of them stands out. The clothing sets them apart from the locals. Maybe they're not from around here. Dipper's announcer. What's that? Hello, magically hard bread. Magically hard bread. So they're talking about the current Ascorp. More outsiders, I see. How convenient. The pair stops in their tracks, then turns around to face us. The Kurokumu clan, no. You do not wear their garb. You don't appear to be peasants seeking to make some cash in the chaos of the back streets either. Well then, what do you outsiders think of the current climate? How should I answer this? We'll speak to them! Ooh! Alright. The sword-carrying man snickers. You answer with wisdom to my foolish query. This musing hold very little significance in the city indeed. He laughs a little more, this time with gusto, then tears a tassel from his weapon before handing it over. I enjoy your answer. If you even find yourself in a conflict with a blade lineage, show them this tassel. It'll be of some help to you. I can guarantee you that. With that, they waved their hands and disappeared into the other direction. Oh, there, Rabbi's guy. Gebura announcer. Who's Gebura? Amazing Manning stream? What? Red tassel. We got the red tassel. Nice.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
꿰뚫려라. 무상한 목숨. 불끄듯 지원해.
Keep it rolling, will you?
좋아. 떼어내주지.
무슨 무슨
No way, she staggered.
전투 응대에 나선다.
좋아. 가져가라. 그 오물을 떼어내주지.
Yeah, Rome is here, the rabbis guy.
영원한 잠으로 인도하고 끝내지.
Okay. When the spender's hum fills the air, it knows what we want. We also know what it wants. What do we want, guys? What do I do? What do I get? What is this? Rome builders everywhere? Dense quietness. What is this? Feel free to take a rest here. If you'd like a chance meeting, please place that on the desk. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna heal. Or not? Should I heal? Okay. Oh my goodness.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
So that thing behind him is...
모노리스입니다. 김삿갓에게 힘을 부여한 시점에서 이미 심상 안에 숨어들었던 것이군요.
That's the monolith. I'm going to hear Discord notification. It's my Discord. I'm going to mute it. I'm sorry.
에스사를 떠나기 전 마지막으로 맡으셨던 호위 임무의 대상이 살던 집인데. 이 참상, 여태껏 이 참상의 기억이 우두의 발목을 부여잡고 있던 것입니까? 하지만 그렇다 한들 친우들의 억울한 죽음은
Tears begin to well in Angus's eyes. The other day I was hearing Miko bop sounds. Again, something murmurs in my head. Is this Bamboo-Hatted Kim's past? A somber voice, drenched in woo, echoes in my
명예라는
head.
것을 가졌던 때가 잠시 있었다. 청렴한 권리 앞에는 누구나 악한 마음을 갖고 다가가는 자가 있었고 그 마술을 나의 검으로 뿌리친다는 호위무사라는 일감이 나에겐 제법 명예로운 일이었으니
The audio? The pipe bomb me. Yeah, the pipe bomb beat. I watched that. I really love that video, yeah. Why? That video keeps repeating.
하지만 그저 청렴하기만 했던 인물은 언제나 세간의 먹잇감이 될 뿐이고 이미 타락할 대로 타락한 탐관오리들의 마술을 막아내기에 나는 역부족일 뿐이었다. 결국 부러진 마음을
The pop
끌어안고
noise.
동료들과 함께
It's
S를
Kim-Hatted Man. Hell yeah, Bamboo-Hatted Kim.
임무를 완수하지 못한 나의 명예는 그곳에 함께 두고 왔다. 있을 곳을 잃고 이곳저곳을 돌아다니며 지치는 나의 동료들과 나. 나를 믿고 떠나온 이들의 신뢰도 조금씩 떨어지고 나 역시도 스스로에 대한 신뢰를
YMFTCTB. What the hell is that?
나는 바라만 같다. 이미 임무를 완수하지 못한 내가 정말 이들을 이끌 수는 있는 걸까? 적어도 안정된 삶을 살 수 있게 도우지 않으면. 하지만 그런 마음으로 얻은 초대장은 도리어 모두를 죽음에 이르게 만들게 되었고 나는 결국 임무도 명예도 친우도 모두 잃고 또다시 그때와 같은 모습을 재현하고
The voice continued to murmur, but it had evolved into nothing but a low growl. See. To claim their balls, hell yeah. That's exactly why we have to face him. See. Guys, we're putting an end to this right here, right
네.
now.
이 이후는 없겠다는 느낌이 강하게 드는군요.
Angus grown far too agitated to function properly in this battle. Yield my lunacy to claim their pulse. Okay, I'm gonna fight this guy again. Man, I don't want to fight this guy. Can we just... I don't know, can we just love each other? 4? Oh, come on, man. 어머나.
헤어내리.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 멀겠지만.
Okay, we're impaling. Okay, not the paralyzer, yeah. Mm-hmm.
불길 속으로.
Yeah, I got mutilated, bastard. Oh my goodness, he got mutilated twice. Wait, my game's lagging. Okay.
전투 응대에 나선다.
살 내어주지만
Okay, staggered! Nice! Speed! 3 on speed? Yeah.
재밌네요.
Yeah, get shanked. Hell yeah! Let's go back!
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Oh guys, this thing is gonna claim my bones. Ano post? Okay. Target fixed. Oh, understandable. Have a nice day. Oh goodness. I hope this works.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
What the hell? Okay, good thing he has resistance. What? Again? Okay, he tanked. The bone claiming, he didn't even get to do his bone claiming. Hell yeah. The dungeon. After a grueling battle, and as we finally managed to drag Bamboo-Hatted Kim to his knees. Like a mirage, the phantoms of ego began to fall apart. The monolith had already left the phantoms of ego and was back at the center of the office. Just as the office began to resemble the one we had walked into, the radio I carried began to buzz again.
들리지? 들리면 째깍해줘.
Give me a TikTok.
힘든 싸움이 끝난 지 얼마나 됐다고. 잘도 그런 농담이 나오네요, 단테.
좋아, 이제 진짜 시간이 얼마 안 남았어. 모노리스가 잠시 안정화된 것 같으니까
복각?
그걸
Delsa
잡는 방법을
복각.
말해줄게. 늦으면 그 뒤틀린 환상체가 되어버리니 정화, 신속, 알겠지?
엄청 무서운 상황 같은데 말이 참 가벼운 양반이구만.
I followed the radius instructions and reached out to the monolith with my palms. Bokgok is rerun? What? Ooh, some light came out of it when I reached out my fingers. The voice coming from the radio was pretty nonchalant about all of this, but it almost sounded like she could see exactly what I was looking at. What are we looking at then? Can you tell us? What are we looking at?
거기서 아래로 쭉. 이제 왼쪽으로 천천히 움직여.
I couldn't help but wonder if I was doing this right. But I still followed their instructions and drew a trail of light with my hand over the monolith. Mentor! The shimmering black tendrils began to withdraw from the bamboo-headed Kim's body. Maybe the distortion is withdrawing too.
좋아, 수치는 안정범위로 돌아왔어요, 탐정님. 자꾸 탐정님이라고 하네. 옛날 호칭 입에 붙어가지고.
Detective? What?
잘해줬어, 버스 친구들. 곧 LCA가 거기로 갈 거니까 조금만 기다려.
Her name is Wack, but yeah, I think someone mentioned it to me yesterday, last stream.
자, 아무튼
The Treson announcer thingy?
전담반 에즈라였습니다. 교신 끝.
The Distortion Task Force Erza, over and out. The radio shut off before any of us had a chance to say anything again. And not 5 seconds later.
뭐가 이렇게 우르르 들어와? LCA 특수작전팀이군요.
Special Operations Unit. Alright, the item is... Damn, that curves though. Hear me out, guys. I'm just kidding. Well, looks like our job here is done. I didn't even have to say anything, not that they could hear me. Anyway, before the uniformed troops marched in and started attaching various tools to the monolith. Boss, I can check on the banners. Okay. Trouble, T27601 unconfirmed, requesting location.
저게 뭔 소리냐?
그를 말하는 것이라면 모노리스의 옆에
오라! 어디에 가셨는가?
He's gone!
전 앵도라는 자가 소파 뒤로 끌고 가는 것을 목격했다.
3 minutes ago. Didn't I ask you to tell us if you noticed something important going on in the background?
동일한 상황이 다시 오면 보고하도록 하겠습니다.
What the Mersal? That's why I noticed that the LCA agents were growing visibly uneasy. And when that agent ran over and kicked over the sofa.
앵두양.
Engduyang! Those Engdu. Her arms tightly wrapped around bamboo-headed kin. Her hand holding a blade that dug deep into her mentor's flesh.
얼마나 아픈 과거를 가졌는지 내가 소상히 알 수는 없지요.
Oh my god, Engdu, what are you doing?
하지만 그것이 진우를 베어넘긴 응당의 이유가 될 수는 없지 않습니까?
앵두양, 그는 제정신이 아니지 않았는가?
아기가 되어 자신을 잃었다면 그 역시 내 손으로 끝을 내야. 아니지. 아니야. 사실 전부 변명밖에 되지 않아. 애초에 우두가 초대장이니 뭐니 하는 이상한 것을 들고 오지 않았더라면, 애초에 S사에서 도망 나오게 된 원인이 되지
Oh
않았더라면.
my god, she's gonna distort too! No!
그래요. 그대의 목소리가 이제 좀.
지원이 접근 개체의 비틀림 확인. 주장 모노리스 재활성화 1차 단계 돌입.
We can't just let her be. She's going to distort! Dang! Mersault, knock Miss do out. That was quick. Mersault knock and do hard before the LCA agent. Chance to venting, alright.
접근 개체의 실신으로 비틀림화 해제.
Nice. Stab on confirmed. Wound not critical.
및 회복에 문제 없음.
I see.
명령대로 처리했습니다.
That's good, Mersault. Thank you.
내가 지금 뭘 본 거야?
Was that caused by the monolith's influence
그렇다고
too?
볼 수 있죠. 모노리스는 제대로 봉인했지만 남은 영향력이 파고들었던 것 같습니다.
Bonk, yeah, she got bonked.
저기 거기서 수치가 확 튀어 올랐었는데?
Loves went bonkers over there just now. The radio began buzzing on its own again.
인계. 네가 LCD 모델을 입겠다.
Oh, okay.
말씀하십시오.
LC구나. 저는 LCD의 에즈라.
Nice to meet you. Acknowledged.
나도 말 끊을 거야. 나도 형 다 알아먹었거든. 거기 2명 다 있죠? 그냥 우리 쪽으로 2분 다 데려오세요.
불사. 작전상 회수 대상은
딱딱하게 굴지 말고.
Negative.
불사. 이미 모노리스 자체도 제어하기 어려운 대상입니다.
저희 탐정님, 아니 LCD 팀장님이 다 책임진다고 했어요. 애초에 그 모노리스 저랑 탐정님이 회수해왔던 거랑 똑같은 물건이라고요.
Really?
그리고 둘 다 도서관의 생환자고 둘 다 뒤틀림이 되다가
The
풀려나가고
library.
뒤틀림 실적에 분명히 도움될걸요?
그러나
뭐야? 그럼 얘네 뭐 끌려가서 인체 실험 뭐 그런 거 당하는 거 아니야?
요즘 T사에서 사람들이 잡혀간다느니 하는 워낙 흉흉한 소문이 많은 건 아는데 그런 실종 사건이랑 우리가 하는
Moses mentioned.
말아줬으면 좋겠는걸? 그리고 어차피 뒤틀림이 진행되어봐야 죽을 뿐이고 이대로 두고 가면 흑운애나 엄지가 들이닥칠지 어떻게 알아?
그것도 그렇긴 하네.
아무튼 둘 다 데려오세요.
입장. 회수 조치하겠습니다.
The call dropped. The agents swarmed around the pair, bound them, and disappeared out of the door. All of it was done in one fluid, practiced motion. I don't know when it happened, but they already retrieved the monolith, but it already when that LCD agent picked up LCD's call. I guess so.
경고. 완전한 빠른 철수를 요청합니다. 곧 엄지가 상황을 파악하고 이곳을 향할 테니
중지 다음엔 엄지인가.
After the middle is the thumb.
어떤 낯짝을 지을지 궁금해.
Oh my.
그럴 일을 만들지 말라고 경고하는 거 아닌가요?
수정. 이미 이 작전을 수행한 시점에서 림버스 컴퍼니는
Wait, really?
와 접대할 수밖에 없습니다.
그렇겠네요. 시간이 걸릴 뿐 진상을 파악할 수밖에 없겠죠. 괜찮은 건가요? 이렇게 엄지까지 건드려도.
무건. 어차피 림버스 컴퍼니는 적을 친구로, 친구를 적으로 두는 형국입니다. 집체, 먼저 표출하겠습니다.
With that cryptic message, the LCA agent quickly withdrew from the scene. He knows something but won't tell us what it is. At least, that was the impression I got from the way he spoke. I came to meet so many departments of the academy. I mean, the company, sorry. The company in such quick succession. The LCA, LCB, maybe LCCA. An old question arose once again, something I'd forgotten as we kept ourselves busy with the missions we've carried out so far. Salt? No, pronouncing Mersalt properly? What? I really don't know much about this company I'm working for. And there's this mysterious Herman and the equally puzzling Demian. Oh my. Maybe, in the grand scheme of things, I really don't know anything. Maybe what I know amounts to nothing more than a pinch of knowledge available to the powers that be. I thought we were pretty deep into our journey, but I was starting to feel that in the far future, if we were to look back on the records of this journey, we wouldn't even be 10 pages into the book. I began walking back to the bus with the singers, my head further marred in confusion.
그 짧은 시간에 별별 사람 다 만나본 것만 같은 기분이 들어. 그래도 저는 이 회사가
What?
어떻게 돌아가고 있었는지는 대강할 수 있어서 좋았던 것 같네요.
Once we returned to the bus, the sinners each began chattering away about what had just happened.
앵두 씨나 김 작가님은 앞으로 어떻게 되시는 걸까요?
Don't
우리가
worry
할 수
about
있는
it,
일은
kitten.
아니다. 같은 회사의 부서라곤 하지만 실제로 우리가 알 수 있는 건 에즈라라는 사람의 목소리뿐 아니었나.
그러하다면 설마 정말로 생체실...
그런 게 그렇게 쉽게 시작되진 않아. 그 사람도 그냥 소문은 소문일 뿐이라고 했잖아.
Aw. Gary fired his brows as though some unpleasant memories of the past began flooding in. Oh my. He dug into his back pockets for a cigarette. There's LCD, but LCA just seems really out of place, even when compared to other departments. It's like they're from a completely different company. As we made our way back to the bus, I slowly began to organize my thoughts on everything that's happened. I did know that it wasn't the most productive thing for me to do. Foss, you're not gonna answer any of my questions, are you?
LCB 부서 외의 내용을 언급하는 것은 지금으로선 힘들었습니다.
관리자나 수감자나 조급함이 없으면 아무래도 이 버스에 탑승할 자격이 없는 것만 같군.
Virgil sighed as he muttered. He must have seen me burying my cloak in my palms.
당신의 여정 속에는 반드시 의문에 대한 해답이 있습니다, 단테. 어차피 따라가다 보면 마주할 것을 빨리 들춰낼 필요가 있습니까? 그리고 아닙니다. 어쩌면 나도 점점 조급함이라는 것에 물들어가는 걸지도. 따라가다 보면 알게 될 것을.
Virgil scoffed, muttered something incomprehensible to himself, then turned away from me. It was clear that he had no intention of continuing this exchange. Let's go, Karon! Vroom vroom!
부릉부릉 시간.
It's vroom vroom time!
T사의 유명한 언덕.
Oh my god, Heathcliff! So... The bus took off once again. Sometimes buzzing, sometimes dead silent.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
I feel quite sleepy, man. Oh yeah, we finished Intervallo. We can now go to the Canto 6, finally. The heartbreaking. Oh my, our hearts going to break, guys. We're gonna break our heart. Wait, I think my chat is freezing. Oh, round and round we go. It's already been an hour. that one dungeon took an hour. No way, man. I'll be back. I'm gonna get some food. Hello everyone, I'm back. I have food. Wait, I'm looking for something. I'll be back. Do you think Karen uses brakes for the pedals on Methy or that contraption for what? I don't know, maybe. Imagine if she does. Wait, where is it? Oh my god, did I lose it? I just bought it. No, weird. What the hell? My god, did my parents take it away or something? You know the PM characters are roughly 60 to 70% legs. I think character has that luxury. She has feet, maybe. I don't know. She has feet for pedaling the bus. The Limbus. The bus of limbs. Bus. The hell? Where is it? Whatever, man, it's gone now. What character can you use as an example without spoiling me? I wonder. Legs. Why? Do they have... Are they mostly made up of legs? Look at my food, by the way. Wanna see my food? I'll show you. Hold on. Don't worry about my nuts. Wait. This is called sinigang. Sinigang is really good. This is my meds. This is my syringe. Don't worry about this though. Yeah, sinigang is really good. It's my favorite kind of soup. There are different kinds of sinigang. There's shrimp, there's fish, and there's pork. And I love all of them. I especially I think I like both shrimp and pork. As for the fish, it's also good, but I prefer fish if it's made of bangus. The Mexican equivalent. Pork with salmon? What the hell? What is that rich lifestyle? Salmon. Where do you get salmon from? Can I have some? So good! What market was pretty affordable? How much? Tell me how much and I will judge. I'll judge its price. I've come back with water. I only ate the soup and no rice. I love water. I love water. Anyways, slow down, dude. While I was reading the dialogues from the game, from the intervalo, my throat was dry as heck. It was so dry. It's gotten painful. I actually worry about getting a sore throat. I haven't drank water since yesterday. Anyways, look at my food! Don't look at my meds. Should put this away. This should not be... This should not be, this should be kept away from children. Stay hydrated, guys. There's also soup. Dish name, it's sinigang. Pork sinigang. I like this. I really like this. I'm playing Limbus Company. There's also this. Whatever these are. Limbus lunch deluxe. you know, yeah, it's almost 10 p.m. here too. It's 9:41 p.m. You know, this main menu soundtrack of Limbus Company, it sounds like the best music for a dinner. You know, the current soundtrack we're playing right now, it sounds like the perfect sound music when you're eating dinner. Feels very luxurious. How do you pronounce it? Almost 7 a.m. for you. That's very early. Hello from the other side. There's actually a song with that lyrics. What was that song again? Hello from the other side. I think it's from Adele. Do you guys know Adele? Adele is like a singer, a famous singer. It goes like, "Hello from the other side," something like that. Hello, it's me. I actually don't know how the song goes, but I remember that. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. Na na na. I don't know the next part. Tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. Na 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 na. Hello from the other side. Look at how fatty this is. Do you guys like fatty pork? Fat from pork? No, honestly, if it's like from a soup, I don't really like the fatty pork, like the fatty parts of the pork. But if it's sinigang, however, I honestly don't mind. I honestly like it. Sorry, I burped. Mas for sinigang, yeah, yeah. But if it's any other soup, any other stew, I don't think I'd like the fatty pork. Mukbang channel. I don't know. I don't really eat much. Mostly because I don't have money to do that. Mexican style rice. That's so. Was it like? Sure, you're Mexican. You're Mexican? Like white rice, it has some sort of flavor depending on how you make it. Oh, really? You're Mexican? Nacho taco, chimichanga. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Mexican rice versus biryani style. Biryani. Pulls and respect of no. You know, I once had a crush on a Mexican guy, and I remember him talking smack about the American tacos. And like he said they suck. They really suck. I think he hated Taco Bell, for example. Yeah, there was a guy I had a crush on. Oh my god. Yeah, pretty. You say it's very different from Mexican tacos. Oh my god, you should be careful then, Sinclair. The salsa's killing your mouth. I'm so full. I finished eating, guys. How do you rate my eating? It's time to take the funny stuff. Dry swallowing from the sounds. What this? It's blue meth. You'd be jealous of me, dude. I eat a lot, right? So like, I remember back then, quite a while back, when, with my old friends, we go outside to eat food. We order lots of food sometimes, and there are some moments when they serve us portions that are really big. So, like, my friends couldn't finish them, and I'm the one who has to finish all their food. Like, I'm their I'm the one who cleans up after their leftovers, basically. My metabolism is very fast. My doctor also told me about it. That's why I need a lot of these prescriptions from my doctor. So because when these are hormones, my doctor said, because of my really fast metabolism, the hormones get dissolved very quickly. That's why I need a higher dosage. So I get injected, I take these tablets, take these pills. Actually, this is just vitamin. Also, I almost took this out. So this one is I don't know. I'm surprised not a lot of people know this, but it says here this one is suppository. It says here vaginal soft gel capsule. So there are oral capsules and vaginal capsules. So it says here vaginal soft gel capsule. So basically, you're not supposed to take this through your mouth. You have to insert this inside your other hole, your other mouth. The more you know. So that means if I want to take this, I'll have to go somewhere and put this in. But I'm not going to do it in camera. I have bestowed thee with cursed knowledge. Anyways, let's play. Let's continue Limbus. We're now in Canto 6. Finally. Sorry for the yapping. Let's go, everyone! Wuthering Heights! Wait, first I have to... I have to claim this. Scar eating, yapping, recovering vocal cords. Dude, I think my stomach hurts. Oh, my stomach hurts, guys. I think I ate too much. Anyways, there's still a mini 4 actually. I'm really sorry about this. I want to do this first before moving on to Canto 6. More yapping? Oh, come on, man. You don't like to hear me yapping? I could yap all day and you will never you speak when you were for what? Oh my god. My parents, my brother just told me to oh my god. He told me to leave some food for him, but I already ate it all. Wow. Oh no. Anyways. I feel bad. I should treat him to something sometime. My gluttony is my downfall. I guess the traffic sucks no matter which nest we go to. That's just like the Philippines. I've been traveling in Los Angeles space through the extreme congestion of the nest for several days now. Radia, clearly affected by this boredom, sighed and muttered. We've been through similar long periods of activity before, but boredom isn't something one could easily get used to. I suppose it became a part of my job to listen to the sinners complain about the surface of our travel. How much longer until the T-Corp immigration checkpoint? Although everyone's getting bored, I would guess, and I think this is pretty obvious, that Heathcliff is feeling very anxious or something. My only option is to give them a reminder of how far we are from our destination. Wait, there's no voice acting? Okay, I'm gonna do the voice act then. Considering never mind. Considering the fact that we will be on standby for approximately a day at our next stop, and taking into account various other steps we will be making en route, our estimated time of arrival is in 3 days. Ah. It's not like we're traveling very far. Oh my god, I don't know how to voice them actually. Okay, I never mind. I'm not gonna do that. But with this awful traffic, it feels way further than it really is. Gergo's right. It didn't seem like the city was that big. Maybe there's something to these inevitable, overly long travel times. Something I'm yet to understand. It's Karan. Would have been funny. You want me to do it? You want me to do it? Dude, I only have one voice. I'm not a voice actress. Ishma, how does Ishma's voice sound like again? I'll just read it. I'll just try to read this. I guess driving around in a large bus through the narrow back streets is what's taking us such a long time. I believe it would have been faster to march on foot. Yet what of our room and board? Are you unaware that camping out in the open is a natural part of my long march? Any long march? Hey, Officer Otis! Now everyone's been a soldier here. And if we're unlucky, we might even run into those terrifying sweepers before the break of dawn. Sorry for reading Sinclair like that. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. Even a partial mention of their name drains all color from the Sinclair's face. I remember what the sinners once told me about them. That before the break of dawn, there are 3 things called sweepers that sweeps up every trash in the back streets. Sweepers. It's kind of terrifying how broad their definition of trash can be. They call that R the night in the back streets. Or something like that. The bus is one of the few vehicles recognized by the city as a residential vehicle, which means that we remain safe from the hands of sweepers. Attempting to sleep outside the bus in the back streets would not permit a restful sleep. Instead, one would be forced to survive the onslaught of sweepers for an hour in the early hours of dawn. Makes sense. Those sweepers do steer clear of the residential areas after all. A slow yet safe travel by vehicle, or a fast yet high-risk march on foot. This is quite the strategic dilemma. I do not believe that the latter option is up to for consideration for any fellow. The bus is once again consumed by the commotion. Virgilius! And into that commotion, barging the creak of an opening door and a familiar sigh. I understand that you all must be quite impatient, but we're precisely on schedule, so save your breaths and stop complaining. By the looks of your faces, I would have been worrying about a mutiny if I didn't know better. Those papers in your hand, new orders from the higher-ups? Virgilius was holding what appeared to be a bundle of freshly printed paper. This wasn't the first time something like this happened. Sometimes, after communicating in his room with the higher-ups of the company, he'd bring out few sheets of paper to bring us up to speed. Yes, a new update. Don't tell me we're going on another detour. I'm quite done cleaning up these distorted messes. Look, we have to get through. Stop whining like a petulant child. There won't be more detours until we reach our current destination. Virgilius furrowed his brows, walked up to the front of the bus, and leaned against one of the first row chairs. He began leisurely shuffling through the documents. This is just an announcement. It says here that there will be changes to how your records of abnormalities, distortion, and peccadilla are categorized. Huh? Wait, so we gotta do a bunch of paperwork? No. Once completed, your observation logs are all digitalized and shared with the upper echelons of the company. Of course, if the observation logs themselves need to be edited, there may be orders to make direct adjustments by hand. However, the categorization for each entity will be updated automatically. They are merely informing the listeners of the upcoming changes. It is nice to have someone else do the explaining for once. She's right. I presume that this ought to do with the new types of peccatula that we have encountered before. Yes, but that is not all. Virgilius closed his eyes warily and lightly folded the papers in his hands. He called out to the two sinners. Yusong, Ishmael. He was pointing at Ishmael and Lisang. Yeah? You have called upon my name. I'll leave it to you model students to explain the contents of these documents. I don't feel like I'm up to the task of explaining what's in this paper to all of you. With that, Virgilius pretty much shoved the paper in Ishmael's hands before taking a seat in the front row of the bus. Did he just dump his responsibility onto us? Ishmael didn't seem too happy about the sudden turn of events. She opened the documents and began reading. I can never tell if he actually doesn't care about us or if he just naturally comes off as a cold person. So what does this thing say, is she? Give me a sec. So, does it say anything new about the abnormalities? Looks like these documents are from the LCD. The sender's address says... Oh! LCD is the department that contacted Manager Square, is it not? You're a lurk from it? Okay, go lurk. Ezra, was it? I still vividly remember her chaotic, bubbly voice coming through the radio. The former L-Corp. B-A-H. I don't know what that means. The bus begins to fill with a familiar hectic buzz once again. Well, if you'd allow me to. Miss Ishmael? Ishmael, are you okay? Yusong chimed in to help with Ishmael's explanation of the documents, but This is exactly why I'm the only one who ever reads the guides. I can see the veins starting to pop in Ishmael's fingers. At this rate, she's going to drop the documents in favor of her maze. Oh, wait, Ishmael! I got this, calm down! Right over to Ishmael, practically hung onto the documents in her hands. We nearly tore the bundle of documents in half, but she quickly gave up and loosened her grip. Ryushu, Otis, please keep Don Quixote and Heathcliff quiet while I take care of this. Oh yes, this will be fun. Without killing them or beating them up, please. B-A-H-H. Ryushu slowly lowered Don Quixote's lance she'd picked up. Alright then. If you have any questions while Ishmael reads from the document, raise your hands and to be recognized. Yisung, Foss, you guys don't need to raise your hands to speak. So please chime in if there are any details you can elaborate on. Understood. Very well. Rhodia, if anyone tries to speak out of turn, please smack them lightly in the head. If you do good, I'll make sure you order to order extra desserts during our team dinner. Nice. I don't know how to whistle! Okay, I'm gonna attempt whistling. Oh my god, I don't know how to whistle. You sure know how to motivate people, Dante. What an impressive growth of leadership capabilities, Executive Manager. Alrighty then. First bonk goes... wait. A few minutes later. Whistle! Minus 15 sanity, oh my. I can't be Cromer, I can't whistle. After a quick commotion... Oh yeah, do you know about whistling, like doing like that? Using your fingers to whistle? I don't know how to do that. My dad can do it, but I can't. After a quick motion, I found the situation settled enough to return the documents to Ishmael's hands. You tried to before, and how was it? Then I'll leave it to you. So the former L-Corp also knows the Lobotomy Corporation, used to contain and manage the abnormalities that we face in their branches. Even taking into account that their strengths are suppressed by the Golden Bows, there was a pretty significant difference between the risk level categorizations and the actual risk involved in facing them. It was awful. I'm sorry to hear that. Other employees and the higher-ups of Limbus company also apparently felt that something was familiar yet off. That's why they investigated this issue through the LCDU department. So far, there have been 5 categories of risk levels. 5? Are there only 4 of them? Bonk. Rhodia punched Heathcliff in the crown of his head and he only slumped to the ground. Out cold. Maybe it was the suddenness of the attack that did it? You didn't kill him, did you? Nah, he'll be fine. It's Heath. It's not like you've smacked him that hard. Sinclair fondly raised his hand. Alright, you can go ahead. Ishmael nodded at Sinclair. Well, I thought there was only 4 risk levels, Zain, Tet, He, and Wow. Just like Heathcliff said. And they're the only ones we've seen so far, yeah? But according to these documents, the highest risk level category is labeled Aleph. Like I said earlier, there's a pretty significant disparity between their categorization standards and our experience with them in the field. which is why they're apparently planning to make overhauls to those standards by Limbus company standards. Go ahead, Mersault. I must inquire that what exactly this overhaul entails. Does this mean that the abnormalities will be recategorized within the pre-existing framework of categorization? Or will additional risk level categories be created? It doesn't elaborate that far, but it says here that Lobotomy Corporation used each abnormality's enkephalin production capability to categorize them into different risk levels. Hell yeah, Mersault speaks! He really speaks! Abnormalities with more complicated, difficult management conditions apparently produce more enkephalin. I guess the more complicated an abnormality is, the harder they are to fight. That does line up with our own experience, sort of. But it can hardly be said that it was flawless. Looks to me that they're trying to make these risk levels better reflect our own field experiences. Which doesn't rule out the possibility of them adding more tiers to the pre-existing ones. For we conduct not management but combat against these foes, is it sensible that the standards for risk levels be adjusted in accordance to... Oop! Radio, wait! Wait, his uncle's view without raising his hand. Oh, right. My bad. I managed to stop Rodeo just before her fist connected with Sam's ground. It's almost as if she was moving based on pure instinct. A tier above Olive. That's concerning. So that's why they're overhauling the risk levels based on the actual risk each abnormality poses in battle. So we do well to be wary of the possible changes to the risk levels within the observation logs. Oh, and they'll let us know again once the precise details are decided. The next section is about distortions, which... Don Quixote raised her hand. But Ishmael continued to explain without coming to a stop. She probably just ignored her. Poor Don! So far, we've been using the same subject classification codes as abnormalities for distortions, but it's gotten pretty clear that there is a big difference between them, enough to give these two groups distinct classification codes, that difference being... Hong Lu raised his hand, and Ishmael nodded. Daniel appeared a bit crestfallen. Oh no! No! Don is sad! The difference is that, when defeated, abnormalities turn into their egg-like forms, but distortions don't, am I right? Correct. Distortions can be completely subdued simply by defeating them in battle. But any method of fully slaying an abnormality is yet to be discovered, even in theory. So she says. Well, we've all had first-hand experience against them, so it shouldn't be too hard to understand. Ooh, here comes the last subject. This one's about the Picatula. They're going to give them a classification code scheme different from the abnormalities as well, including the new type Picatula we recently encountered. Let's see. Classification basis. Abnormalities and distortions both have elements of uniqueness that is missing in each individual Picatula. Considering this, it has been deemed okay. I don't really get what this is talking about. Faust walked up next to Ishmael and began to explain. Uniqueness. Under this context, refers to the fact that no same entity exhibits the same location. It would be helpful to recall that our encounters with the Picatula have also been against multiple duplicates of the same category of Picatulan. However, no such encounters have been made against distortions or abnormalities. Hopefully, this has been a sufficient explanation for all. Right, so simply put, we can just toss them all into the same bin. But each of them, one of them, abnormalities and distortions is especially unique, eh? They could have explained it much earlier if they just... He claims him to woke him up from his coma, but... I'll be looking forward to that extra dessert. His moment of lucidity barely lasted for a moment. And that's the rest of it. Phew. It is pretty great though. It's refreshing, doing something like this once in a while. Don Quixote has not lowered her hands since Ishmael ignored her the first time, not even for a brief moment. Oh my god. Fine. Ask away. Dost thou know the name of the LCD employee who had and composed that report? Ishmael seemed to be... Yeah, that's weird. You know what? But Don Quixote actually managed to ask a rather sensible question. Even it was asked by that... With that very same enthusiasm, she has been talking about fixer status. Oh sure, give me a sec. Sender. Also the on-site investigative reasoning team leader, Moses. Moses! Well, we might as well keep that name in mind since we'll probably rent them sooner or later. I'm sorry for ignoring you, Don Quixote. Though Don Quixote was finally given the answer she so passionately craved, she did not appear happy or excited about it. Instead, she seemed to be absorbed in deep thought. Something wrong, Don Quixote? I recall hearing that name in the past, yet I cannot quite recall as to who that name may have belonged to. Okay, no word actually done. Distortion Detective Moses. Wait! Distortion Detective. Is that the guy, the leader of what's that? Ezra? You know, Ezra talked to us and he thought he called this her leader detective. Is it that? Is it him? Is it the same Moses? The split the string with a Beyblade? Hell yeah! I swear that's canon in the Bible. In the original Hebrew Bible or something, in the original scriptures, and it was not written in English. They depicted the Beyblade in the scriptures, but at that time they didn't know what Beyblade was. That's why it had been omitted over the years. She smokes for weapons. Darn, I thought I'd be able to collect a bit more dessert. This is more time consuming than it was initially expected. Dante? No. Alright, it's about time. Alright then. I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners. This could have dragged on for much longer, but the sinners were thankfully pretty cooperative, so we managed to finish our day early. I followed the sinners to the back door of the bus. My heart a little lighter than it was at the start of the day. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Heathcliff! It took me about 30 minutes to realize that we left Heathcliff out cold. Oh no, poor guy. No way. Okay, I can finally go to a Canto. I can finally move to Canto 6. Alright. I got tired reading everyone's lines. Wuthering Heights! It's time for Wuthering Heights! Come back, he's... Who's it? Could this be Kathy? Oi, get your bloody asses back, you get me.
보랏빛 꽃만이 유일한 아름다움으로 남아있는 그 저택으로. 폭풍으로 뚫린 균열 사이로 모든 온기가 빠져나갔던 그 저택으로. 너에게 삶을 내어준 대신 모멸감과 무너짐을 안겨주었던 그 저택으로. 난로불 가운데가 아닌 차가운 모퉁이 어기만이 네 자리였던 그 저택으로. 황야에서 돌아와. 이제 집으로 올 시간이야.
So this is what the corpse nest looked like. We had surprisingly little trouble making it past the nest borders. I guess my concerns were unfounded. Oh my god, why are we like this? I don't like this color. This filter. Finally, they have voices!
에이, 칭찬은 굳이 안 해도 괜찮다고 하지 않았어.
I love Dawn's voice, man. I love her so much. I love you, Dawn. I love you.
아무도 하진 않았는데.
다 컸어, 이제.
다 컸어, 이제. 이제. Everyone seems awfully relaxed for having just entered a different nest. I guess everyone's getting used to it by now. Humdrum, routine. I guess they'd be the words to describe the general sentiment among their sinners. Except for one, that is. Heathcliff! Are you okay there, buddy? Ready to this place called Boarding House next, right? I could tell from Heathcliff's glum expression that
그렇지.
that his mind was weighed down by all kinds of complicated concerns. Those eyes were staring at the moving scenery past the windows. His mind was fixed on something that his eyes couldn't see. Something that lay beyond the building walls.
하이츠라.
무드링
무지하게
하이츠라.
강한 바람이 불었던 집이었나 보죠.
그 저택은 바람이 지랄맞게 불었어. 아늑한 구석은 하나도 찾을 수 없는 곳이었지.
His voice carried an unusually dark tone. The other sinners in the bus noticed this and began chatting him up.
고향에 당도한다니 마음이 참 복잡하겠소.
고향이라 뭐 태어난 곳이 아니라 자라온 곳이긴 한데 하긴 그것도 고향이라면 고향이겠지. 근데 보통 고향하면 떠올리는 감정은 아니야.
하면
머릿속에선 수천 번도 넘게 상상했어. 내가 그 빌어먹을 집안에 돌아가서 모든 걸 남김없이 부수고
모든 걸 부숴서 그 다음엔 뭘 하려고 했는데요?
Oh my.
저를 보고도 깨달은 게 없는 거예요?
Oh my. Yeah, it shows. I did learn something.
일단 내가 획가닥해서 되져버리기 직전까지 가게 되더라도 너희 중 하나가 어떻게든 끄집어내줄 거라는 거.
뭐 두들겨 패서라도 꺼내달라는 건가요?
두들겨 패서라도 그럴 필요가 있으면.
어디까지 허용이 되지?
Oh my. No, not Ryosha, please.
신경조직 손상 중에
머리 같은 데를
Nerve mutilation? Oh god, that sounds bad.
괜찮지 않을까요?
아니 이 새끼들 나한테 쌓인 걸 풀라는 의미가 아니라고. 지금 진지하게.
그래도 지금의 히스클리프 씨라면 잘 해내실 것 같다는 생각이 들어요.
You can do this, Heathcliff.
야 지금이라니.
지금의 히스클리프 씨는 가난하고 남은 게 아무것도 없잖아요.
Poor Luna Ventila.
가난? 이제는 아예 대놓고 시비 걸기로 작정했냐? 내가
Oh my god.
아니 오해가 있으신 것 같아요.
Almost far from the most talkative sinner, but when he does speak, he usually has something insightful to say. Though since he never says it in a way that's immediately obvious, his words are very prone to misunderstandings.
저희는 모두 가난해요. 그러니 예전과는 많은 게 달라졌을 거예요. 어쩌면 가진 게 아무것도 없을 때가 되어서야 몰랐던 걸 깨달을 수도 있으니까요.
가난하여서 이렇게 구릿구릿한 색깔을 계속 가지고 다녀야 하는 거요?
Don't get to look mournfully at everything around her. Then at herself, it sounded like she was about to cry. No! Everything had been drained of color since the moment we entered T-Corp through the back streets. Don't bash me your head in, please. Heath Twink makeover?
그 얘기 언제 하나 했어?
I'm excited for that. She's like more of a girl I've been thinking about since then.
대체 언제까지 이런 색깔로
Yeah,
다니는 거야?
they're becoming black and white.
라는 생각을 한 게 불과 10시간 전인데.
They're going back then soon.
가도 원상복귀가 되지 않잖아. 이대로 평생 칙칙하게만 살아야 하는 거야?
Oh my
이러다
goodness.
시력도 떨어져 살아갈 의지가 없어지게 된다고. 고기를 먹어도 고기가 상한 걸로밖에 안 보인다고.
Oh my god. She's
갑자기
sad.
건너뛴 것 같지 않아?
그리고 저 사람들은 옷의 색깔이 보이고 있잖아.
Those guys, with an annoyed look, Rudy gestured toward the people outside the bus.
개개인분들께 해드린 답변을 합치면 23번째 답변이긴 합니다만 색깔을 돌려받으려면 그에 준하는 돈을 지불해야 합니다.
저 정도로
23?
색깔을 돌려받은 거면 코트에 바지에 저 새낀 별로 잘 살지도 못하면서 허세만 있는 놈이야. 진짜 부자들은 안경테나 장신구까지 색깔을 되찾거든.
히스클리프 씨도 이곳에 살고 있을 동안은 계속 색을 보지 못한 상태였나요?
아니, 저택은 어느 정도 예외였어. 그래도 여전히 색이 구린 곳이긴 했지만.
동, 의, 구려, 피의 색.
The color of
그런데
Oh my god.
저렇게 어설프게 색깔을 가진 채로 쏘다니면 괜히 뒤통수 얻어맞기 딱일 텐데.
Oh my poor guy. His predictions came true soon enough. Several thieves surrounded the block who's only trying to come off as though he's loaded and bash him on the smack. Then
모두 파렴치한 자들을 보았나? 혼자 다니는 무고한 시민을 단체로 핍박하고 있지 않나?
yeah, you tell him, Don Quixote.
그들인가요?
물이 흐려졌군. 저런 걸 갱단이라고 부를 수도 없고 시간을 못 채운 하루 인생들인 거지. 내가 떠나올 때만 해도 저런 버러지 같은 것들은 저렇게 버젓이 돌아다니지도 않았어.
There are gangs that aren't scummy.
당연하지. 내가 있었던 갱단은 저런 식으로 만만한 놈한테 우르르 몰려가지 않았다고.
다론 쌩쌩 달리고 싶어.
Karen wants to brum brum.
부릉부릉.
Roadblock.
뭐 여기서 시간을 지체하는 것도 의미가 없지.
Virgilius finally spoke up after quietly listening in our discussion for the past few minutes.
돈키호테가 시끄럽게 굴기 전에 내려서 처리하고 오도록.
정의 집행이군. 고맙네.
And enacted on justice.
이제도 익숙해졌나 봐 이제.
Ah. There's no time. Oh my. I'll be back. I'm gonna put this, put my plate on the sink. I'm gonna use my new Rodion.
책임은
말뚝을
주인놈 보는 눈은 있네요. 라만 차랜드를 뒤엎는다.
뭐야? 이놈은 우리가 먼저 찜했어. 너희도 시간이 부족해서 온 놈들인가 본데. 우리는 고작 30분밖에 안 남았다고.
혹시 레드레비치 같은 갱단 쪽인 거 아닐까?
30분? 시간? 아니, 무슨 소리 하는 거야?
그럴 리가. 옛날에 작용단 활동 같은 걸 했던 데드레비치는 이지 없어. 쾌사가 마스크 쓰고 쾌한 눈으로 그냥 노려보기만 할 뿐이니까.
뭐? 마스크? 지금 뭐라고?
에이, 가뜩이나 시간 없어 죽겠는데 젠장. 후딱후딱 해치워주마.
They began rushing at us with bloodshot eyes, not giving Heathcliff time to even finish his sentence. No, we're colorless. I feel so out of color.
불길 속으로.
최근엔 좋았어요. 뭔가 못 준비하고.
불길 속으로.
꿰뚫려라. 꿰뚫리고. 영원한 잠으로 인도.
뭘?
고귀하게.
My Heathcliff is, my Sinclair is happy.
좋아.
고귀하게.
고귀하게.
따뜻하다. 엎드리도록. 공감을 준비하고.
추잡하네.
Oh my, you got one hit.
불길 속으로.
따뜻한 오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔.
There's no time to.
우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
I don't have Inkipalin. Alright, I got 5 minutes to yap to y'all. How are you guys? There's 7 watching. Is everybody lurking, or is are those like fake numbers to make me look like I have more viewers than I? You're here! Oh my god, Sinclair. So like, you're always here. Aw, you're always here for me. I'm so touched. Anyway, so like, well, my team gonna talk about stuff. So like, stuff that happened today. You're just eating. What are you eating? So like, earlier I didn't eat breakfast. I ate like I don't know. I didn't eat breakfast. I just drank coffee and went to work. To be honest, I don't really like coffee, but I needed to stay awake. And also, when I went to work, I was very hungry since I didn't get to eat breakfast, right? Like I said, spend lunacy for the Inkipalin. Nah, I don't wanna. You're reading a novel. What novel might you be reading? I'm curious. You make me curious now. Frozen pizza! Wow! That's yummy! I love pizza, even if it's frozen. So like, earlier today, I talked to a friend about some food here in the Philippines. There is a food called sisig. If you guys are not familiar with sisig, it is it's a Filipino food, and it's made of a pig's face. So sisig is made made from pig's face. Which is funny, which is cool. And it's really delicious. It really tastes good. It's one of my favorite dishes that I eat. Sometimes pork nose or ears. Yeah, kind of like that too. And there's also this thing we have here called tuslubwa. There's no English. There's not really an English like translation for this dish, but it's called tuslubwa. Tuslub is when you dip. That's tuslub. Buwa is like when it's bubbling. That's buwa. So it's just those two words combined together. It's tuslubwa. It's made of a pig's brain. It can be a pig's brain or liver, but mostly it's made of brain. And it's also really good. The thing is, they don't serve you the food. They serve you the raw, raw brain, and then you have to cook it yourself. And then it's up to you how you will season it. Brain soup. Hell yeah. It is brain soup. Yeah. I talked about it to a friend, and yeah, I'm just bragging. I'm just bragging about food because I love food. Do you guys love food? I really like eating food. Come to think of it, it's really sad how even though I wanted to eat food, I can never eat much food because I don't have the money. I don't have the money to buy them. I really want money. I really need money for food. Alright, I was going to look at the announcers.
세상에, 여러분들 괜찮으세요?
괜찮으세요?
저런, 직원의 목숨이 완전히 끊어졌군요. 저희 회사는 사망한 직원이 있으면 2시간 동안 애도의 시간을 가져야죠.
Oh my god. You're the apple of my eye.
지금이 집중할 때예요. 마지막까지 직면해 주세요.
You're the apple of my eye, Yuri. Oh my god. And this season 5. What's this? What are you?
혈액팩이라도 먹었나? 아니지.
Don Quixote! I want her. Can I get Don Quixote? Can I get Don Quixote? Who's this?
부위 한쪽이 떨어져 나갔군.
Oh my god, I like this! Paid lunacy. Alright then. It's time. Guys, I think it's time. I think it's time. Buy lunacy. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Kathy, hold up. Nelly, who is this? This looks like Otis, but made.
저들이 저녁 만찬 냄새를 맡아버린 손님들처럼 비틀거리고 있네. 한 접시 근사하게 먹여줄까?
우와! 전 진짜 아프겠는데? 야, 괜찮냐?
Oh my, it's the captain. It's Ahab. Oh my goodness. Is the crazy woman. Episode! The gaslighter. The competitive gaslighter. Wait, why are they two of these? There's Wow Blind Obsession and Test Blind Obsession. What's the difference? Oh, it's a different sinner. Ah, I see. So these names, Wow, He, these are actually like numbered. I actually know about this because of an anime called Mairimashita Irumakun. It's Welcome to the Demon School Irumakun. So number 1 is Aleph. This is their ranking systems. Okay, their ranking systems is like Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Daleth, He. Vav, I think Wow, Zayn, Chet, Tet, and Yot. Yeah. Ish season pass ego. Oh my. Oh my god, I wanna get this actually. I wanna get this. Is this the girl that was stuck in Ricardo for like 3 weeks? I wasn't 3 weeks. It wasn't 3. I was on a mental health break. Okay. I wasn't really stuck. I was just taking a break. I was taking a break. I wasn't stuck.
라만 차량들을 뒤엎는다.
Gooning to Ricardo. Yeah, I was gooning to Ricardo. That's why it took me 3 weeks. It took me 3 weeks to goon to Ricardo for like 3 weeks straight. I was like, oh yes, Ricardo.
모자 멋진데? 어디서 샀냐?
Nice hat you got there.
잘못했습니다. 다 가져가세요. 제 시계에서 원하시는 만큼 시간을 빼가셔도 됩니다.
Poor guy.
클리프군.
I know it is funny. People does not condone that, but up to you. Keiko's is looming over the man and growling threateningly. He's really fit the look of a villain from this particular angle.
방금 건 그냥 칭찬한 거잖아. 이놈이 유독 오버해서 반응하는 거라고.
저는 이거 빼고는 완전 아무것도 없어요. 납치 같은 걸 해봤자 돈 나올 건덕지가 없다고요. 납치는 안 됩니다. 집에 기다리는 가족들이 있어요.
The man inadvertently saved from the hands of thieves was shuddering and screaming incoherently, almost to an unnatural degree. And we were still not out of the dark alleyways where the other thieves might be waiting to get the jump on us.
무슨 시끄러운 소리가? 어? 이것들 뭐야?
Well, what do we have here? I like
10분 아니 5분이라도 좋으니까 얼른.
도대체가 이놈이고 저놈이고 왜 다들 시간 타령인 거야?
아니면 모조리 해치운 뒤에 저 시계를 뺏어가는 방법밖에 없겠지.
The clock? Wait, me? Oh my god, they want to take us. I wouldn't give up my head. I would give head to Virgil.
불길 속으로.
Hello, Bredo.
좋아.
전투 응대에 나선다.
다 죽어라.
전투 응대에 나선다. 꿰뚫려라. 꿰뚫려라.
Oh yeah.
네 피분수.
문장을 즉시 꿈을 꾸러 가도록. 너희의 무기로 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌겠다.
It's this one, right? No? Why is she bleeding? Are you okay, Don?
불길 속으로.
Oh my god.
따뜻한
At least blood is still red and not shit colored. Like what Ryoshu said.
엎드리도록 꿈을 꾸러 가도록 입에서 흙으로.
Hey, we got a close up of Ishmael.
너
Chinese Ishmael. I actually have a Chinese outfit. Back then. I don't think I have it. I don't think I have it now.
설아, 쓸데없이 네가 비명 지르는 바람에 일이 자꾸 꼬이잖아. 당장 안 닥치면 사람 먹는 버스로 끌고 간 다음에 저 고철 덩어리한테 먹이는 수가 있다. 어?
The reason why what?
그러면
You have given up your love.
저를 납치하러 온 사람들이 아닌가요?
The message has already been said. The badges of Violet.
그래. 몇 번이나 말했던 것 같지만.
Na 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 na.
그럴 리가 없지 않소. 우리 앤 우연히 지나가는 정의로운
She's trying so hard not to say it.
아니 나그네들이었어.
The passersby. We're the passersby of justice. Speaking here can be rather brutish in the matter of speech. That is all.
그렇군요. 나그네.
Passersby of justice.
그런데 왜 돈이 아니라 시간을 달라고 하는 거죠?
Yeah.
시간도 사고 팔 수 있는 걸까? 기사 가이드북 여전히 아직도?
Oh my god. No!
즉 타임 트랙사에서는 시계를 신분증의 역할로 쓰고 있어. 이들이 지니고 있는 시계를 통하여 화폐 대신에 시간을 거래하기도 하오. 대부분의 근로자는 노동에 대한 보상을 시간으로 지급받지.
이 상실을 봐서 이번엔 넘어가죠.
Time. They use time as currency? That's weird. But this is the only one.
아, 그 시간이 멈춰 있는 손목시계 말씀이죠?
Her broken wristwatch.
착용하고 있는
패션용인 적은 없었다. 무례한 말을.
그리고 아까 말한 납치라는 건 무슨 뜻이었어?
T사 길거리엔 사람들이 마구잡이로 납치당한다는 흉흉한 소문이 돌고 있어서요. 이젠 아무도 다니지 않는 거리인데 이렇게 때로 다니시니 소문의 납치 조직인가 해서.
구체적으로 말해보도록. 육하 원칙을 활용하면 더 좋고.
실종자들 때문이에요. 최근 들어 이곳에서 사람들이 이유 없이 행방불명된다고 해요. 이젠 다들 안개가 자욱해지기만 해도 무서워서 집에만 박혀 있죠. 마침 여기 굴러다니고 있는 디타임즈 신문지 일면에도 쓰여 있네요. 오리무중인 납치 사건, 충격, 경악, 공포. 실체조차 한 군도 발견되지 않아.
He's so scared.
더 읽어드릴까요?
Mersault, Radia, and Don Quixote began enthusiastically reading the sensationalized titles and the attached article in the newspaper. Oh my! Award-winning eatery.
시간에서 해결사들이 이런 인터뷰를
Time retrieval fixers? I guess even reading the same article.
확실히 평소보다 지나다니는 인간들이 훨씬 줄어들었어. 여기는 원래 공장으로 일하러 가는 노동자나 조잡한 장비를 팔러 나온 발명가들이 붐비던 거리야. 이렇게 거리가 텅텅 비었던 적은 없었는데.
The empty street of the car was thick with fog, buzzing crowd from previous memories. Maybe the lack of color made the fog appear even thicker.
일전 검계와의 소동에서 들었던 괴담과 흡사한 이야기인 것 같군.
행방불명이라. 역시 사람을 납치해서 팔아넘기는 악질적인 조직이 있는 걸까요?
그런 놈들이 대놓고 활보한다는 이야기는 못 들었는데. 적어도 내가 있었을 때.
인신매매 따위가 목적인 조직이 있다면 흔적 하나둘은 남을 수밖에 없다. 거리를 이렇게 만들 정도로 거대한 움직임이라면 더더욱 시체 한 돌 정도는 찾기 마련이다.
시체도 남지 않는다는 건 단지 죽거나 죽이는 정도의 내용이 아닌
깊이 파고들수록 위험한 일일 수 있다는 건가요?
It's not just another violent tragedy. Then maybe there's more to this than we think. Maybe there's some powerful organization pulling the strings.
시체만으로는 그렇게 보기 힘들지 않나?
네?
뒷골목에 밤이 있잖아. 그 청소부들이
The night in the
지나가면
back
시체를
streets.
포함한 쓰레기들은 전부 청소되어 있으니까.
그렇군. 시체까지 말끔하게 치워버릴 수도 있겠네.
당연히 쓰레기만 청소하는 게 아니라는 건 무서운 일이지만
Yeah, the idea of sweepers really freaked Sinclair out for a while.
그건 밤마다 로저 씨가 이상한 흉내를 내면서 저한테만.
That's funny. Right.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔.
The letter.
우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
안개 낀 거리에서 일어나는 미스터리 실종 사건이라.
The driving one. Oh my god, Broom Broom! Hi, Karan! Broom Broom, do you want some candy?
괴담 같네요. 무서운 건 아니고요.
괴롭지 않아도 돼, 싱클레어.
It's okay, Sinclair.
불길하네. 첫 판부터 주눅 드는 기세로 가면 좋지 않은데.
Everyone seems to be on edge thanks to the unsettling story we heard earlier. Candy, yum yum. I know, David left the invitation. Can you read it out loud for us again? It would be a good idea to remind ourselves of our current mission. Besides, I could use a refresher myself.
그까지 초대장 읽어서 뭐 하라고?
The neatly folded invitation Heathcliff produced from his pockets completely betrayed his attempt at appearing aloof. It was folded in such tender care that it almost resembled a neat paper craft. And he cleared his throat. Sometime later.
부디 참석하시어 이 자리를 빛내주시면 감사하겠습니다. 경의를 담아, 넬리.
Nelly. Nelly, that's the main?
아이씨.
Bollocks.
꼭 와야 해,
Yeah.
에스. 기다리고 있을게. 캐시가.
This was why I asked you to read that letter.
여기가 무슨 국내 술집이에요?
Oh
이런
my.
분위기 아니었어?
Oh my, Ishmael.
내가 이럴
She
줄
mad.
화낼
Don't be
줄은
jealous. I'm just kidding.
애초에 기다린다고 했을 뿐이지 만나고 싶다고 한 것도
Oh, Heathcliff. Oh, come on, man.
어디?
Let me see. Let me see. Some sinners gather in a circle like they're doing a literary analysis of the. Maybe I was worrying too much.
꼭
Like school kids are.
생각 같네요.
It's so funny.
는 저런 거에 관심 없었어?
저는
A good, diligent student.
공부만 했어요.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
칠판만 보면서 성실히 살았다고요.
시클레어군 또다시
He had Cromer obsessed with him. The contents appeared to be turning rosy again.
체질이라고 지난번에 말했잖아요.
It's genetics. Get out here.
그럼 단테는? 아니다.
Never mind. Hey, what's that oddly sorry look on your face?
안타까울 필요는 없다. 세상엔 많은 취향이 존재하고 있으니.
Oh my god, we're sold!
그런데
It's not
이상하지
odd.
않소?
히스클리프 씨가 연애 편지를
Someone actually wrote
받는 게요?
Heathcliff a love letter?
이상 씨 그런 말은
Oh my,
좀
Isan,
너무하네요.
that's such a rude thing to say.
그런 무례한 말을 한 것이 아니라 나는
농담이에요, 농담.
Just kidding.
저도 이상 씨랑 같은 걸 느꼈으니까요. 티사
my
어딘가에
God,
있을
Sinclair.
로봇형의 지부가 아니라 다 같이 워더링 하이츠라는 저택으로 향한다는 건
Yeah, that's true. How don't you notice him getting rosy with this kind of saturation?
그곳으로 도달해야 황금 가지를 얻을 수 있다는 소리일 테니까.
정확하게 짚어주었구려, 이스마일 양.
찬물 끼얹는 역할을 하는 것도 슬슬 지겨워져서 입을 닫고 있었는데 때마침 고마운 지적을 하는군. 우리가 워더링 하이츠로 향하는 이유가 설마 저 편지 한 장 때문이라고 생각한다면 큰 실망을 느꼈을 거다.
그래서 이 문맥을 보면 결국 하려는 말이
아니 그보다는 이 어투를 봐야지.
They're still talking about it.
일단 넘어가죠.
LCCB로부터 황금가지의 관측 보고가 있었습니다. 위치는 워더링 하이츠 저택 어딘가. 하지만 특유의 보안 시스템으로 인해 LCCB 틈이 잠입하는 것은 위험 부담이 크므로 황금가지의 정확한 위치는 파악이 되지 못했습니다.
특유의 보안 시스템? 그런 게 있었나?
그렇다면 더더욱 네, 이상하다고밖에 말할 수 없겠네요.
동의하오.
Yeah, for some reason, you guys are invested in Heathcliff's love life. They're bros. Come on.
평범한 저택. 그런 것이
That's what bros do.
것 같소.
황금가지가 처음부터 그곳에 위치해 있었던 것은 아니었다 정도만 말씀드리죠.
티사 로보토미지부 어딘가에 있었던 황금가지가 모종의 이유로 저택으로 옮겨졌다는 것이구려.
캐서린이라는 인물이 이번 작전의 핵심이겠군요. 황금 가지를 자기 저택 안에 소유하고 있는 자라니. 그리고 황금 가지가 아니더라도 히스클리프 씨가 자신을 보러 저택에 와줄 거라고 믿어 의심치 않는 아주 자신만만한 사람일 거고요.
Now this conversation seemed to even register to you forever.
혹시 주위에 이발소나 양품점이 보이면 말해줘.
무슨 명소마다 멈춰서는 관광버스로 생각하고 있는 건지.
I don't know, man. Just so funny. Hello, Justin.
따라갈 수 있어.
제가 두 눈 커다랗게 뜨고 계속 보고 있는데 말이죠, 히스클리프 씨. 아까의 그 소문 때문인지는 몰라도 이 시간에 길거리에 열려 있는 가게가 보이지 않아요. 안개가 자욱해서 더 그런가 싶기도
Oh my.
하네요.
Did I beat him? Beat who?
맡겨보시는 게 제일.
아이씨, 야 잠깐.
Man, I keep looking at Virgilius' hands, man. I kind of want him to choke me. Or something, I don't know. Sorry. Can you pet me? If you can extend your hands to me, then you are free to pet me. If you are able to. Oh, Kim! I thought him. Okay, so I did beat Kim, yeah. That guy is past. No need to talk about my exes. First it was Ricardo and now it was Kim. The bus merged from the back streets into a rather quiet-looking village. The fog was still thick, and everything was still in that faded hue. How did I react to the second Kim fight? I kinda expected it, yeah. I kinda expected it, so I readied my slash IDs and slash resistance IDs. It really helped. Location sightings of pedestrians at seas. The very idea of color variation seemed like an alien concept there. All I see are orange-hued lights coming through the windows of misty gray buildings. It was as though everyone decided to stay indoors for the day. I can't even tell where we are or how close we are from our destination anymore. Have you been here by any chance, Yisong? He was the only other sinner who had spent a while in T-Corp, so I decided to ask if he recognized anything, but it was evident that this scenery wasn't familiar to him.
나는 최대한 사람들의 눈을 끌지 않으며 연구와 생업에 몰두하고자 하였지. 하여 T사를 그리 자유로이 오가진 못했소.
Can't imagine doing any research at a place like this. Can't have been easy.
익숙해지면 괜찮소. 오히려 이곳에서 나고 자란 이들에겐 색이 있다는 것이 신기한 것이니. 그리고 나는 잠시나마 기댈 수 있는 자들이 있었네. 이는 낯선 곳에 적응하는데 꽤 많은 도움이 되지.
T사의 특이점이 어떤 것인지에 대해선 아는 게 있나요?
그것에 대해선 특이점이 의뢰 그렇듯 나도 무어라 정확히 추론할 수는 없는 작동 원리라 함이 맞겠소. 다만
Yisang paused and carefully began to speak.
시간과 관련이 되어 있다는 것만은 알고 있었소. 정확히 어떠한 시간을 어떻게 다루는지는 모르겠지만 이 또한 부질없는 추측이며 답은 파우스트 양만이 알겠소만.
T사가 거주자들로부터 끊임없이 색을 빼앗아가는 이유 중 하나죠.
그게 색이랑 무슨 상관인데?
Yeah.
시간을 필연적으로 제어해야 하는 곳이라면 빛과 연관이 있는 영역일 것이며
The realm of light. Oh, you're right.
또한
Yeah.
색과도 밀접한 관련이 있으니 종국엔 색과 얽히게 되는 것입니다. 제가 알고 있는 시간에 대해서까진 추론이 가능했습니다만 파우스트가 가진 T사의 특이점과 관련된 지식에 접근하기까지는 저에게 아직은 시간이 걸린다는 말도 덧붙여야겠군요.
Boss Anonymous, maybe and perhaps, really gave us answers this detailed. Then now's the time to ask her all my questions.
파우스트 양, 시간이라면
네, T사에 관한 이야기는 여기까지 하는 편이 안전하겠군요.
또 말해준 것처럼 하다가 닫아버렸네.
You forget how much of a B-ish is in the beginning of the story. Really?
씁쓸하네요. 특이점으로 인해서 평생 색을 모른 채로 살아가는 사람들도 있단 거잖아요.
뭐 다 그런 거지. 우리도 어쩌면 지금 다른 사람이 볼 때 뭣도 모르고 사는 불쌍한 사람일 수도 있으니까. 뭐가 되었든 고기 맛을 한번 본 적이 있다는 게 무서운 거야. 평생 모르고 살면 좋을 텐데. 기어코 고기 맛을 보면 알기 전으로 돌아가기는 불가능하니까.
햇빛의 색깔까지 보이지 않는 건 아쉽네요.
하늘의 색이 그리워질 때는 많았어. 특히 얕게 비가 올 때는.
그래, 그런 것들도 각자 알던 하늘의 색이 있었으니까 아쉽고 그리워지게 되는 거지. 처음부터 이곳의 하늘만 보고 살다 죽는다면 그건
The
불행도
sensible
아닐 거야.
until Dante gambled their plan away.
그것까지
Alright, I
불행하다고
remember. That's from Canto 2.
되는 거지.
그렇게 생각할 수도 있겠네요.
Jasmine feared, but suddenly became incredibly frosty.
그거 해보자. 가장 좋아하는 색깔이 뭔지에 따라서 각자 성격을 알 수 있다던데.
The colors game, I know that. Radia was the one to chill the bus in first place. Was also the
이상이
first to
하늘색을
break
좋아하는
mercy.
거라면 어디 보자. 고요하고 조용한 당신, 생각에 빠져 잠기는 걸 좋아하는군요.
오, 어떻게 하는 것이오? 그거 참 기묘한 재주로군.
Oh my.
나도 해줘.
Yeah, what's dance?
붉은색이 줬어. 아니, 노란색. 아니, 붉은색? 아니. 자, 기다려. 그 다음에는 파우스트.
저는
잠깐. 무슨 말 할지 다 알아. 파우스트는 대체로 그런 걸 믿지 않는답니다. 라고 하겠지? 그런 사람은 대체로 흰색을 좋아하더라고.
What
그렇지?
people who like the color white would
색이랑도
say.
똑같네.
Like your hair's white
그저
too.
말을 아끼겠습니다.
나? 제일 좋아하는 색깔? 참, 뭘 그딴 걸 물어봐.
Violet,
남사스럽게.
purple. Nah,
나는
what I like. Hi Ash! Hi Ash! 2 days in a row, yeah! A great manner begins to emerge our view from a distance. I can immediately tell that this was the Wuthering Heights manor.
검은색.
Black. He likes black.
모든 물감을 다 섞어버리면
So you get when you bump an entire set of paint a bucket in it.
그래서 제일 볼만한 색깔이지. 덧칠만 계속 해버리면 되는 거니까.
I can clearly hear that Heathcliff is muttering through the gritted teeth. I have a feeling that black wasn't always his favorite color. Ah, Heathcliff. Hey, I used to like black too. Oh my god, the makeover! Finally! He's lamenting and mourning. Lament, na 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 na. Two things changed the moment the Wuthering Heights Manor appeared over the horizon. Hello, Omanor! I was going to give a different answer at first though. Yeah. That's until he saw the manor, right? Two things changed the moment the Wuthering Heights Manor appeared over the horizon.
거울 있는 사람 없냐? 야, 뭐 아무거나 내놔봐.
I'm excited for the makeover when we got into Heathcliff. One was Heathcliff, who was suddenly overcome with intense anxiety. The gate, and the other was the weather that grew dark and tempestuous all of a sudden. What a terrifying noise.
원래 이렇게 날씨가 궂은 곳이었나요?
바람은 항상 거세게 몰아치긴 했어. 거의 폭풍 수준이었지. 하지만 이런 천둥이랑 번개는
Pay attention to the squirrel?
워더링
Probably
하이츠에
noticed the hiccup story Carter's haircut. Yeah, I know. I figured it out.
저택이 정말 크네요.
It's a massive manor. It looks.
침침한 눈의 카롯, 침침하게 도착. 번개가 번쩍번쩍 눈 아파.
The manor looked as though it came straight out of a dark gothic tale of mysteries. I was half expecting to hear a hunting cry. I'm just waiting for Virgilius to go off the bus again.
안 그런 적이 없지 않았나?
그래도 지금까지는 지부거나 회사였잖아요. 이번에는 그냥 저택일 뿐인데.
He even used it. He got into the mess absolutely no reason.
자, 내리지.
Yeah. Poor guy.
이번에도 밖에서 기다리고 있겠다고?
None of the sinners were hiding their dissatisfaction with Virgilius. Some of them were even standing with their arms crossed.
다들 표정을 보아하니 단체로 할 말이라도 있는 듯한 모양새군.
본인은 아닐세! 감히...
Yeah, don't get us traumatized. Well, maybe not every sinner. We've gone through a lot of things, survived various trials and tribulations that could have been easily handled had Virgilius been there with us. So, Virgilius. Yeah, let's undergo complete and total extermination. We're nothing. What the hell are you doing, Hitler?
그런데 길잡이는커녕 매번 작전마다 우리를 출발선에 내려두고 카론 씨랑 무엇을 하러 다니는 건데요? 쓸데없이 짜증 부리는 게 아니라고요. 이 점은 확실히 하죠. 저는 당신을 신뢰하고 싶으니까 물어보는 거예요. 같은 부서의 동료라면 적어도 업무 간 행선지 정도는 공유하자고요.
Oh my, it smells so brave, man. We just held it silent for a moment. His moves were not as furrowed as they usually are. It was the only indicator to me that he wasn't as offended to hear this.
특정 계약을 통해 이곳에
Seriously
입사를
doubted
한
me.
것처럼 나 역시도 어떤 조건이 적혀 있는 계약서를 통해 이곳에 입사했지.
Really? Virgilius C.
계약서를 썼다는 말인 겐가?
A color most illustrious.
내가 아무 손익 계산 없이 이 버스에서 철부지들을 통솔하고 있겠나?
Man, I want him to choke me with his hands.
너에게 말해줄 생각도 없고 언급해서도 안 되겠지만 이스마엘, 네가 말한 신뢰라는 단어는 제법 마음에 들었다. 그러니 간단하게만 언급해두지. 나는 황금가지를 직접 회수해서도 직접적인 도움을 제공해서도 안 된다. 오로지 여기 있는 관리자 그리고 너희 수감자들에게 맡겨야만 하지.
왜 그런 계약을?
언제나 왜냐고 묻는 것은 의미가 없다. 계약이란 건 당사자가 아닌 자들이 완전하게 이해할 수 없는 형태로 이루어지니. 다만 목적지에 도착해서 너희들을 버스에서 내리라고 말을 할 때 그래도 마음을 어느 정도 놓고 보낼 수는 있게 되었다고는 말할 수 있겠군. 모든
They're harder than
것을
I used to. I know.
욕심으로 무리하게 계약을 지키려다 관리자가 돌이킬 수 없는 지경으로 가게 되어 다 잃지는 않을까 하는 고민은 덜었지.
There's some even larger veinier hands. Oh my god, who might that be? He's meant to something. What?
말은 굳이 한 번 더 물어보지 않는 편이 좋아.
This is more than I used to. Oh my god.
어렵게 겨우 표현했을 때는
Oh my god, your guy is like Sasa.
잠깐만. 이대로 내릴 수는 없어. 안 되겠어. 다시 돌아가자. 유턴하면 되잖아.
내 피해는 유턴.
Oh my god, I like Heathcliff's hands too. His arms.
어떻게 다시 저택에 돌아가라는 거야?
What? Every single passage fell through. Hey, you don't look that bad.
꼬라지로 가면 또다시 그 새끼들이.
그 새끼들이 누군데요?
있어.
Dripcliff.
옛날부터 나만 보면 하나라도 흠잡을 구석 없는지 눈알을 굴려대는.
눈깔 다 내버려.
Then gouge out their eyes.
재치 있는 발상.
원.
Looks like Heathcliff's the only one who's taking this seriously.
뭔데? 니들은 왜 그렇게 음흉하게 웃어?
그럴 줄 알고 우리가 준비를 미리 해왔죠.
Oh my, what might this be?
생각해도 우리 히스가 혼자서 멀끔하게 꾸미긴 힘들 것 같아서.
Oh my god!
모자님과 함께
He's gonna
중지로
get a
돌아오기 전
makeover!
뒷골목에서 잠깐 쇼핑을 하다 왔답니다.
둥지 안에는 뒷골목보다
Oh, really?
대단한 게 있을지도 모르니 기다려봤는데 뭐 살만한 곳이 없으니까 아쉬운 대로 사둔 걸 써야지.
뭐 설마 전에 둘이 어디 갔다 온다 했을 때 아니 근데 그때 과자만 한 바구니 사왔길래
과자들은 눈속임이었어 히스. 물론 그
They're
중
Nika
몇 개는
Yuki
일용할
cookies.
양식으로 잘 써먹었지만
비록 제가 집에서 썼던
This looks
브랜드
wild.
물건을 찾지는 못했지만
Like a hunt?
이만 해도 어느 정도의 멋부림은 낼 수 있을 거예요.
베르, 훈훈한 분위기 이어가게 이번만 눈 좀 감아줘. 응? 유니폼 말이야.
It's for today.
회사 유니폼을 입고 오랜만에 애인을 제외하고 싶은 사람이 어디 있겠어. 그치?
Right?
그래도 저 길잡이가 용케도 허락을 해주게.
Oh, come on. No need to be shy, man.
또 멋대로
A
작당해서
permanent have.
뒷문을 들락거리는 건 피하고 싶으니.
정말이야? 길잡이!
Thank you for jealous. A big hug.
자, 히스클리프 씨, 이제 눈을 감고 무릉도원이라 생각하면서 편안하게 몸과 마음을 맡기세요.
잠깐, 머리 함부로 그렇게.
Oh my god, the makeover is starting.
솜씨가 보통이 아닌데.
히스클리프 씨는 지금 단장 중이랍니다.
Sometime later. Oh. Where do they have the space? Oh my god, Hitler.
그 머리에 너무 그 바른 거 아니야?
my god! Oh my god! No freaking way, dude! Who is this person? Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
들고 있던
Where does Bat go?
몇 년 만에 재회인데 몽둥이를 들고 만날 순 없잖아.
히스클리프군이
A bit more merciful than usual.
이를테면 아이스크림을
아이스크림!
그리고 시끄럽게 해도 때리지 않으실 것 같아요.
Punching me.
야, 부탁하건대 캐서린 앞에서 그런 말을 꺼내기라도 하면.
옷이 날개군. 제외.
Even Virgilius agrees. Let me know how this reunion goes. I'm looking forward to hearing the tale. Oh, he's actually interested. So, Heathcliff? I've been meaning to ask this question for a while. I wanted to know the answer, but I couldn't bring myself to ask him. Why do you leave Wuthering Heights? It's where the love of your life lives, isn't it? Heathcliff, who've been busily moving about and preparing to leave the bus, suddenly comes to a halt.
뭐든 괜찮았어. 때리는 것도 굽는 것도 하찮은 취급을 받으며 부려먹어지는 것도 들러리 불순물 취급을 받으면서 사는 것도 참을 수 있었지. 하지만 캐서린 입에서 그 말이 나온 순간 내가 저택에 있어야 할 이유는 그 순간 사라졌어.
Heathcliff did not elaborate further. Perhaps it wasn't that he did, but he couldn't bring himself to. What's happened? Is she marrying another man? Oh no freaking way. Didn't dare ask him what he was about to say, so I simply nodded in response. I see.
카론이 히스 바뀐 모습을 보고 할 말이 있나 본데?
있어. 중대 발표할
Something big. Oh, I wonder what that is.
자, 한마디 소감 부탁드립니다.
카론은 버터 싫어.
Not marrying. Don't spoil, please don't spoil. Looks oily and greasy.
이게 아닌데.
Karen's word must have hit him hard. It took quite a bit of convincing for Heathcliff, who was merely discouraged by Karen's remark, to exit the bus. No way! Why'd you say that, Karen? The front gate. We're at the front gate now.
이거 불편하네. 걸을 때마다 옷이 꽉 쥐어오는 느낌이야.
기품이라는 건 원래 그런 것이랍니다. 익숙해진다면 오히려 다른 옷을 입을 때 허전해지곤 하죠.
히스클리프군. 이게 자네가 살던 곳의 대문인가?
The massive gate alone feels downright intimidating. That's one big front door.
몇 지역에서는 대문의 크기로 신분을
Oiled
드러내고
up, Heathcliff? No
이 정도
freaking way.
크기라면 상당한 재력가라고 볼 수 있다.
이런 곳에 살았으면서 홍루 씨를 부자라고 그렇게 못 살게 굴었던 건가요? 히스클리프?
저는 아무렇지도 않답니다.
나는 갑자기 배신감까지 느껴지는데. 히스클리프군. 그대가 굉장히 낯설어 보이네만. 오늘따라
헛소리는 집어치워.
Some were teasing him, and some were genuinely surprised, but it didn't matter to Heathcliff. Every word he spat out was dripping with venomous spite.
부자는 내가 아니야. 난 이 저택에 있었던 단 한순간도 풍요로웠던 적이 없었어. 그리고 이 저택도 단 한순간조차 날 받아들이지. 뭐야 이건?
I haven't read Wuthering Heights. A lightning strike.
방에 떨어진 것으로 보인다.
That was so loud.
괜찮아요. 사람이 번개를 맞을 확률은 굉장히 희박하다고 했어요.
가만 보면
I'm going in blind.
불꽃놀이와도
I'm blind.
텅 비어있던 밤하늘을 순간의 섬광으로 가득 채워주고 사라지지 않는가.
그 대신 자기가 가진 모든 걸 내보내서 모든 걸 불태워버리지. 놀이가 아니야.
I can hear some forest critters fleeing, spooked by the thunder strike.
저것 보시게! 조그마한 다람쥐가 있네!
우와, 집 근처에 숲이라니. 자연 친화적인 곳에 살고 계셨군요. 동물원을 따로 만들 필요가 없겠어요.
An eco-friendly place.
도시에서 정원이나 숲을 가진다는 것은 이러니 저러니 해도 엄청난 재력가라는 것은 틀림없지.
그렇네. 싱클레어네 집도 그러긴 했지.
Alright, yeah.
왕주도 있고 뭐 몇몇 짐승들도 심심찮게 볼 수 있었지. 아주 가끔 가다가 기분이 걷잡을 수 없이 안 좋아져서 숲에 계속 처박혀 있을 때도 있었는데.
그럴 때마다 이 다람쥐군이 적잖은 친구가
Little Sir Squirrel. That's cute. Wait, what? Oh no! Heathcliff's friend! No! And he scorched down to a pile of ash the moment. Oh my god, this reminds me of that one meme. You know the about this streamer. I forgot which game it was, but there was this squirrel. It was also a squirrel. She was like, I think she was crying. She saw well, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life, and then it got killed, and then that was the bunny. Yeah, yeah, that was the bunny. That was the bunny. I apologize. And the reaction sounded like some you know when you locate your car, it makes a sound. It's so I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to describe it. It's just funny.
번개가 보통 저런 식으로 치나? 휘어지기도 하고?
Did it just curve midair?
상황에서 벌어지기에는 지극히 낮은 확률이군요.
내 과민 반응일 수도 있겠지만 아무리 봐도 번개가 정확히 저 다람쥐를 향해 치는 것 같았거든.
Little Sir Squirrel!
이런 위험천만한 곳에서 용케 살아남으셨네요, 히스클리프 씨.
Blimey!
나도 이런 벼락은 처음.
Better get Pablo somewhere safe. That's true. I wanna hear her scream again. Oh my god! Right, Heathcliff. Ready to knock on the front gate? The front gate. He stared blankly at the front gate of the manor.
문을 두들기는 거 오랜만이네. 한 번은 아무도 열어주지 않길래 몰래 저택에서 빠져나온 캐서린이 문을 열어줬어. 길을 맞아가면서.
그럼 지금도 마찬가지겠죠.
이 문을 두들기면 캐서린이 올 거라고?
James takes a deep breath before knocking on the front door. The pro gamer?
정말로 이렇게 될 줄은 몰랐는데요.
Trickshot.
담을 넘어갈까요? 높이를 보아하니까 발목 접질러질 각오만 되어 있다면.
아니,
Him was a whole bundle of anxiety before he knocked on the front gate, but perhaps this perceives slight reverted Heathcliff into his usual angry self.
여기는 내가 초대받은 저택이야. 담을 넘어간다면 아무 의미가 없어지는 거라고.
캐서린! 내가 왔어!
한 번 무시당했는데 다시 소리친다고.
캐서린!
Catherine! Despite his efforts, not even a soul stirred beyond the front gate. None of us really believed that anyone would come out to greet him. But the front gate began to creak open as though someone was answering his pleas.
꾸민 보람이 있었죠?
Oh my. Nelly? It's not Catherine? Sag Hex? Why are you saying that? The heavy rain and the tempest only grew harsher the closer we got to the manor. Wait, these have colors!
넘었는데도 사람은 코빼기도 보이지 않는군.
Aya would try to gaslight Josephine? Would probably argue. The bubbling excitement of the sinners when they disembarked the bus, all but disappeared. Some of their apprehensions surrounded them.
잘 지냈어? 아니야. 캐서린, 오랜만이야. 아니야 이것도.
He's so nervous. In the midst of this aura of uneasiness, only Heathcliff seemed to be preoccupied by something else. The rest of the sinners were... Did you catch that? You wrapped up Canto 6 today?
참새의 일종.
I see.
창문을 지났는데도
Don't spoil, please.
계속되는군.
조금만 가까이 있었으면 저희도 같은 신세였을 거예요.
Lightning continued to blast the earth as though it wouldn't be satisfied until it's reduced every living thing in the manor grounds into a pile of
빨리
ashes.
걷자니 벼락 맞을 것 같고 천천히 걷자니 또 벼락을 맞을 것 같고.
이동 속도와는 관련이 없는 것 같다. 마치 벼락 자체가 의지를 가지고 목표를 맞추려는 것처럼 보이니. 의지를 가진 번개라. 재수없는 것이 떠오른.
아, 어쩌면 이 집의 방어 시스템은 아닐까요?
방어. 보안 장치를 말하는 것이오.
허가받지 않고 이 저택 안에 들어오는 것한테만 번개가 내리치는 걸 수도요. 이것보다 더 정교하고 확실한 장치도 많았거든요. 크기가 커다란 저택일수록 더 효과적인 보안 장치들을 설치하고는
Why is he talking smack? Why is he talking trash
저희
about this?
집에서도 보안 장치에 대한 이야기가 저녁 식사 이야기거리로 올라오곤 했던 것 같아요.
말이 안 되는 건 아니네요. 그렇다고 이런 사고방식이 이해된다는 건 아니지만
LCCB 팀이 접근하지 못했다던 보안 체계란 것이 혹여.
네. 하지만 저희는 초대장이 있잖아요. 안심하고 걸어도 될 것 같다는 소리예요.
Is that really all this is? Is this just one of those normal security measures that every rich family
하지만
supposedly
조금
has?
신기하긴 하네요. 날씨를 조정하는 시스템은 비효율적일 정도로 어마어마한 금액이 들어간다고 해서 직접 본 적은 없었거든요.
This absolutely has something to do with a golden bow. It's a golden bow. This golden bow feels different from the ones. It's a bit more chaotic.
이 꽃은
Yeah, the flowers have colors. They're the patches of violet. This Sinclair was right. The manners garden slightly Limbus flowers.
이꽃 이름이 뭘까요?
혹시 말이야. 돈을 지불한다면 꽃에도 색을 되찾게 할 수 있는 건가?
If you cough up enough cash?
그렇다는 것은 이 집안의 인물은 꽃을 무척이나 사랑했던 것이겠구려. 시들어버릴 꽃에도 색을 넣을 정도라니. 혹은 어마어마한 갑부이거나.
틀렸어. 꽃을 무척이나 사랑했던 것은 아니었을 거야. 그 마음이 꽃까지 들어갈 정도로 넓고 따뜻하진 않았으니까.
He appeared so doleful that I felt as though he had built a tall, opaque wall between himself and the world. I could not bring myself to ask further. Did not tell us the name of those flowers.
어서 오세요. 날씨가 참
Wait, what?
말썽이죠?
Someone hurriedly runs this way from the manor's front door, holding a lantern. Long.
오랜만이야, 넬리.
Oh, long time no see, no.
세상에 히스클리프? 정말 너구나. 네가 그렇게 떠난 후에 어떻게 살았는지 정말. 아휴, 밥은 제대로 먹고 다니는지 어디서 맞고 다니진 않는지.
Bullied by what?
우리가 그동안 소식을 얼마나 궁금해했는데. 자, 들어와.
This Nelly regarded us with a curious look, as though she didn't quite understand what we were supposed to be.
설마 여러분은 우리 히스클리프의 친구분들인가요?
Yay! He has friends!
네, 뭐.
Visual! Are we?
되는 건가요?
친구의 범위를 어디까지로 인식하고 있을지에 따라 답변이 다르다.
그럼 죽을 뻔한 모험을 몇 번이나 겪은 소중한 친구들이지.
Oh my.
히스클리프의 소중한 친구들이 곧 있으면 비에 쫄딱 맞아서 얼어 죽을지도 모르겠네.
귀한 분들이 오셨네요. 아이고, 내 정신 좀 봐. 얼른 들어오세요, 얼른. 저택은 따뜻할 거예요.
The interiors of Wuthering Heights was rather dark, yet.
정말 저택 안에는 색이.
Hello, Asa! And hello, Kiara. Bullet Heat. Those color in the manor.
저택에서는 색이 보였다고. 이것도 뭐 돈을 내서 가져온 거지만 저택에 걸린 이 랜턴들이 있으면 색을 돌려받을 수 있다던가.
본래의 색을 밝혀주는 랜턴이구려. 꽤 값진 기구일 텐데.
Oh, really?
그래도 완전한 색을 돌려받지 못해. 어딘가 칙칙하지. 그런데 캐시는 어디?
히스클리프,
Where's Cathy?
지금까지 어떻게 지낸 거야? 응? 잠은 어디서 자고? 밥은 잘 먹고 다닌 거 맞아? 좀 야윈 것 같은데.
나는
그래도 너무 늦지 않아서 다행이야. 다들 널 기다리고 있었거든.
Yeah, we got colored drip cliff.
다들?
Yeah. Same for me. I can't wait for Magical Girl Dawn.
사이에 달라지고 아주 멀끔한 신사가 됐네. 친구들도 많이 생겼고.
뭐 그래?
그럼 멀리서 보면 하나도 못 알아보겠다.
Noah was talking so fast that Heathcliff wasn't spared even a second to get in a single word.
라고 했나? 정확히 어떤 사이지? 우린 그의 소중한 친구이자 동료이며 전우들이다. 어떤 사이인지가 무척이나 궁금하군.
Near Manners only asked Nelly for the most inspiring suspicious question they've ever heard.
나는 말이지. 히스클리프의 이를테면 보모라고 해야 했나?
Nanny?
코 흘리고 있으면 닦아주고 옷 갈아입혀주고 하는 보모요? 히스클리프 씨?
밥을 먹기 거부할 때는 밥을 떠먹여주기도 하고요.
아이 넬리, 그런 식으로 소개하지 마. 보모라고 하기에는 조금 달랐잖아. 우린 어렸을 때부터 서로를 알고 지냈어. 그리고 난 넬리를 하인처럼 부리거나 보모처럼 따르진 않았거든.
그리고 지금은 엄연히 치프 버틀러라고. 내 말 한마디에 군기가 바짝 드는 버틀러들이 얼마나 많은데.
뭐 네가 제일 일을 빠릿하게 잘했으니까. 그런데 나 슬슬 인내심이 금방이라도 끊어질 것 같아서 말이야. 넬리,
Heathcliff must have wanted so badly to ask her where Cathy was.
이 연애는 언제 시작이야?
Instead, he hid his true question behind a mask of aloofness. But Nelly's expression became somewhat odd upon hearing Heathcliff's query.
연회는
It's already over.
어이, 그 막내네 새끼 오긴 하는 거야 뭐야? 사람을 불러 모아놓고 사라지면 어쩌자는 거지? 언제까지 꼴보기 싫은 얼굴들을 마주보고 있어야 하냐고?
Or it's fake. There was never a banquet. It was
넬리,
to lure you.
잠깐. 방금 그 목소리.
아이 참, 안 그래도 막 왔어요. 히스클리프 들어가자. 모두가 널 기다리고 있다고 했잖아.
And I'm saying and followed Nelly.
파티를 하는 듯한 분위기는 확실히 아닌 것 같은데.
네. 그때 크루즈 파티나 이곳에서나 아무리
It's all fake.
해도 말이죠. 공간에서부터 나오는 음침한 분위기는 숨길 수가 없더라고요.
평소에도 활기찼던 저택은 아닌 듯하다. 청소를 급하게 했지만 오로지 손님 맞이를 위한 용도일 뿐. 곳곳에 균열이 있고 보수가 필요한 부분이 보인다. 또한
즐거운 파티를 기대했던 거
파티.
마음이 제법 슬프네.
I followed Don Quixote to the hall. She appeared terribly disappointed. Poor Don. Alright. Guys, I'm getting really sleepy. I think I'll end this for here. And I think this may be a good place to end. We're finally inside the manor. Yeah. I'm going to go to bed. So yeah, I'm getting really tired. I'm getting really sleepy is what I say. So yeah, thanks so much everyone for coming by to this stream, and I'll be streaming Limbus Company again next week. Probably Monday next week. Dang. Don't be disappointed. Monday next week at around the same time. So yeah. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next stream. I'll be streaming tomorrow though. I think I'll be streaming Catherine. No, not Catherine from Limbus, but Catherine, the game Catherine. Do you guys know that? Catherine, like, yeah, the game called Catherine. I'm gonna continue that game tomorrow. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow, and bye bye.